Hey guys, what is going on? Checking in here from the land of paradise, Hawaii. This episode is gonna be a sad one, but also a great one. It is sad because it is going to be the very last video of this entire series of a student physical therapy vlog, but also a very exciting one because it's the very first episode of a working DPT. And I'm gonna title this series DPT Hawaii Life. So since this is a vlog, we're just gonna keep it casual, right? I'm over here in the kitchen. This is my home, right? Kitchen over here, got a little desk. My wife is out there enjoying the nice little view. It's been a very interesting transition, right? As a student, I've been learning and I've had all my clinical rotations and I feel very prepared. But then transitioning over as a working physical therapist, my first week has been like so much work. It's crazy. Like being a student was so easy, but now that you have the responsibility of being the actual physical therapist, there is so much work that is going on. And throughout this video, if you have any questions on like, what are you talking about as working as a physical therapist and why is that so much work? Let me know in the comments below. But I'll give you just some things that have been more difficult than usual. Number one, you're responsible for everything. So when you document, there is nobody co-signing for you, nobody just to double check your work or your wording. Like everything that you put in, if you have all of these typos, then that's it, you know, that's on you and that's full documentation that can be used for you or against you in the court of law, or if you ever get audited or anything like that. So definitely my shoulders are heavier, more weight on me, but good thing I'm nice and strong, baby. All right, secondly, what is also more like stressful is that literally everything that you're doing is on you. So clinical reasoning wise, you have to be able to justify everything that you do. You don't have your clinical instructor, your CI, to say, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that, or hey, you're gonna flare up the patient, or things like that, right? And quick story, on my very first, dinner's ready. But quick story, on my very first week of being in clinic, I flared up at least 3 patients already. Hey CIs, if you guys are watching this, you guys are probably shaking your head, but I am letting loose. I'm letting the Justin Lee Lift for Change come out.
She's feeling the pressure now. She can actually feel that perspex is flexing.
You're gonna do some exercises. They come back the next session. I'm in so much pain. What did you do to me? I immediately start sweating. And like, way more responsibility and so much more. But anyway, you guys, things have been crazy here. The transitions have been nuts. Even the transition just in living, oh my gosh. Like we brought Taco over, right? So our dog, and this process of bringing a dog to Hawaii is crazy. Did you know that Hawaii is one of the very few places in the entire world that is rabies-free? So since that's the case, Hawaii requires a huge process to be able to quarantine your dog if needed to make sure that they have the rabies vaccine, just like how we are quarantining ourselves right now with all of this pandemic going on with COVID, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? Speaking of health, how the health are you guys? Let me know in the comments below. Are you safe? Are you practicing social distancing? When you guys see this video in the years later to come, You guys can be like, damn, I remember that time in the season where COVID-19 was pretty crazy. This is Taco's last time that we're here.
Last time here, we've been here 5 times.
Oh my gosh, and it's such a process to take your pet, this expensive pet, over to Hawaii. Anything to say?
I'm gonna do a YouTube video on the process to take. I'm gonna take the board here. It looks like a freaking good piercing. Step process of how to take your dog to Hawaii. 'Cause I could not find anything online.
Ooh. Check that YouTube video out in the description. Let's go. So we are in line at where? The one and only. In and out, where you can only get in very certain places and where we are living in plentiful around. But this is our last meal in where we live. That's why In-N-Out is so special, because we're moving to Hawaii tomorrow. Like in 24 hours, we would have already been there, had a pina colada and all of that. So that's how close we are. We're at the airport. Ready to go to Hawaii. Hawaii. We got his thing right there. Hello. Aloha. We made it. You made it. We moved in just all that. That's it. 4 check-ins and we arrived, baby. The transition has been cool. Bringing Taco was a crazy time. It was his first time in the airplane. He was so scared. And along with all of that craziness with having him around, of course, we moved our entire life over here, right? So that means in 6 suitcases, we were bustling and hustling all over the airport, going in and out, in and out, in and out. Huh? 4 suitcases. Sorry, my mistake. 4 suitcases and 2 carry-ons. But I didn't have enough time to video record too much about and record any of that because it has just been way too hectic to document any of that stuff. But moving over has been great. Moving in with all the furniture, you know, getting all the different pots, pans, appliances, all of that. We didn't bring any of that. The only thing that we literally brought was our Ninja as an appliance. So it has absolutely been nuts. Over here in Hawaii, Facebook Marketplace is a really big thing. So people come and go, right? So we have the military bases. So people come here, get deployed, and they leave. So a lot of the times they just put stuff out. So Craigslist, OfferUp, not really a bigger thing, but Facebook Marketplace is like gold. You know, it's pretty funny. One of the very first things that I personally, of course, Dr. Lift for Change had to look up is which gym is closest to where we live. Oh yeah, baby. You know we gonna get that lift for changing. But with all of this COVID stuff, there's not a bunch of lifting going on except just at our home. But check it out. Look what we brought. Look what I brought, because I'm always prepared. Oh yeah. Check that baby out. Can't really see, it's a little dark. But I got the TRX hooked up. I have my resistance band hooked up as well. So we got here. Great workouts for being able to do some rows. You can go push downs. You got your TRX, you know you got a bunch of stuff there. And we got, of course, water bottles to have our weights for ourselves. And then, you know, you have your couch and your chairs that we can do a bunch of workouts from. So definitely loving this time of being able to get creative with your workouts. Yes, that was BFR, blood flow restriction. For those of you guys who don't know, basically what that does is that it restricts your venous return. So the veins get occluded or restricted, but then it does not restrict the arterial flow. So blood is pumping to the arms or the legs, but then returning, it gets a little bit more restricted. Basically, long story short, the science behind it, and of course it's still continuously growing, but the science behind it is that as you have venous pooling, there's a cascade of physiological changes that actually helps your muscles. It does something to your muscles to basically cause it to grow and hypertrophy and eventually build strength. So practically speaking, of course, like while we're in quarantine, this is great because I can still get hypertrophy, achieve muscle growth while doing very, very lightweight. And the protocol for BFR, blood flow restriction, is that you're only supposed to do like 10 to 20% of your max RM. So you don't have to be pumping heavy weight, which is perfect for having low equipment, right? The blood flow restrictions I have, they're like elastic bands. A little bit hard to stay consistent with it since they're elastic and the elasticity loses its credibility or integrity. So I put a Sharpie to see where I'm at every single time. But there are also bands and different types of BFR, cheap BFR stuff, and I'll put that in the comment or in the description below. And you guys, if you guys want to help me out while I'm here in Hawaii, you can always use those Amazon affiliate links so that I can get a portion of that. But the official blood flow restriction actually is like thousands of dollars, and if y'all want to get that, I'll put that in the description as well. But yeah, those are the clinical stuff. But if you want just like the makeshift stuff, I'll put that in the description of what I used and what I would recommend. But make sure you do it in your own discretion and make sure you use safety as well when you do them. Because if you occlude everything and there is no blood flow to your arm, you could definitely be mimicking a tourniquet, and you don't want to lose your arm and amputate it. So be precautious of that. Okay, and lastly, I recorded my very first day working as a physical therapist. Man, that day I thought I was gonna go in and it was gonna be like orientation and things just go, but my very first day I had 4 patients, 2 follow-ups back to back, taking on someone else's caseload, and then 2 evals back to back. Learning the whole system. I had an 8-hour day, but I worked probably 12 hours trying to figure out documentation, documenting it correctly, and all of that. So it has been just crazy.
Whoa! Hey, what's up, guys? Today was my first day of my career, baby! Everything that I dreamed of happened today. All the work that I did from my DPT school, my undergrad, and working all those years, and finally 10 years. It took me 10 years to get to this point to finally work as a physical therapist. Where am I working at? Check that out, baby. If you guys don't know, I got my DPT, my Doctor of Physical Therapy, and I said, where am I gonna work? Oh, why not Hawaii, baby? Also, you guys don't mind my hair because today I had my first day and I took a shower. My hair is already down and I'm ready for bed. But you know what? I gotta get these videos in because I love you guys and this is a commitment. It's about 11 o'clock at night and I'm about to go to bed, but I said, you know what, today's a very special day, so I have to capture this moment.
But before I get into my recording of the first day, of course, life has been an adventure in Hawaii. You guys know that there are so many hikes and so many beaches and it is so beautiful. So here are some entertaining views of our hikes. If you have any questions, make sure you comment below on where some of those hikes were. I'd love to share with y'all. But I'm super excited to start on this new series on YouTube that I am calling DPT Hawaii Life. If you have any things to add, let me know. If you want anything for me to record personally, let me know. In the community tab, I put a poll on what you guys wanted to see or for me to film. So I am listening to all of y'all, but thank you, and here we go. Where are we? You swimming? You getting ready?
Oh my god.
Hey, Cooper. Show them our view.
You look to the left.
What do we call this place?
It's like Hawaii Lookout.
We're just hanging out here, trying to find some alone time, trying to find some quality time where we can hang out in all the roughness and buffleness of moving here. But we made it.
We made it.
And what are we doing?
We're having a picnic and Hali Pauli Lookout.
Okay, everything is freaking expensive here, but dude, tip right here, check it out. Tip! Okay, come on. Rub. Come on. Here we go. I feel it. There we go. Babe, you're in the tip section. Move. They can't read it. Alright, so tip, you guys. 7-Eleven. Alright, Spam Musubis, $1.50. Super cheap. You get them at like the store and stuff. It's like $3. Something like this, $4. Something like that at the store, $9. So if you want a cheap picnic, go to 7-Eleven. Alright, you can go back in the tip section because now it's gone.
I got these kimchi tteokbokki chips. Ooh.
Ooh la la. What do we got here?
It looks like deliciousness.
$3.99. $4 for that. And what is it?
Ooh, that looks so good.
Let me get that. Oh, HD Yelp Elite. Oh my gosh, right there is like a Yelp Elite picture. Welcome to Diners, Drivers, and Dives.
Diners, drive-ins,
and dips.
Whoa! Hey, what's up, guys?
It's about 11 o'clock at night and I'm about to go to bed, but I said, you know what? Today's a very special day, so I have to capture this moment. So I said, I'm just gonna put on my uniform and just do it. Because you know what? If you wanna see what I'm wearing, I'm ready for bed, baby. You like my sandals? This is what movie magic is all about, because this is all you see. Oh yeah, baby. Oh. It's about that silly o'clock hour when you just go crazy.